If you have beautiful creative and great things that are stand out, it doesn't matter what your strategy is.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Creative Table. We're here with our good friend and fellow creative and social media marketing extraordinaire, Evan Knox. Another cool fact, Evan is also a certified StoryBrand guide, which we will talk more about as well. But welcome to the table.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Give us a little overview of who you are and the business you're in.
Yeah, so I run Caffeine Marketing. It's an agency here in the Atlanta area. We help small companies make marketing profitable. Generally, they're doing like less than $50 million a year or so. And I'm also an investor. So in both roles, I serve the opportunity as like a CMO, and I help grow companies.
So I want to back up and, I jumped into Facebook in 2003, 2004. I was in college at the time. I got rolling. I was excited about this opportunity to connect with old friends, family members, etc. Fast forward over the years, the Facebook became Facebook. We've got now this sort of whole business side of it that didn't exist before, which I had a hard time kind of accepting at first, but realized today it was a huge opportunity for companies to really take advantage of the network that Facebook has made available to people. Now, there's Facebook, and of course there's LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and others, and help me understand how to manage all that in my brain, and where should you start?
So approximately 1 out of 5 minutes on somebody's phone is actually spent on Facebook, Instagram, or their audience networks.
Okay.
So if you think of these companies, their goal, and I don't know that they would explicitly say this, but their platforms are designed to keep you engaged. So TikTok, we'll see if it's still around one day, but for now, it's incredibly engaging. I feel like I can't have it on my phone because I can't stop looking at it. And so when Instagram copied TikTok and they introduced Instagram Reels or whatever, they're finding another way to keep you engaged and sucked into their platform, because the more that you're on their platform, the more that you're going to scroll, and then advertisers like me are going to present you ads on products that you might want to buy. So if we go back to where should you start, there's two sides. There's organic social and there's paid social. That's just the way that I refer to them.
Okay.
So paid social is when you're paying to play. So at some point, we decided, or Facebook decided for us, that, hey, to reach more people, you're going to need to pay money. And they did that pretty early on. Mark Zuckerberg was very apparent that, hey, we're going to make money. We're not going to make people pay to be a part of the platform. We're going to make money from showing people ads. And so originally on Facebook, you had this opportunity to get a lot of organic reach because it was a newer platform, but there was more people than there was content available. So you were able to scale and grow your audience on Facebook and do it very quickly. And then not only that, but you continue to stay in front of your audience. And I remember I was running a nonprofit in Charlotte's Facebook that had, 50,000 people. And our reach was just rapidly decreasing, which reach is just the number of people that you actually show your brand to or your post to. And so the reach starts going down. And what ends up happening is that there is more content out there than there are people to consume it.
Yep.
So in order to really get in front of your target audience, you need to pay Facebook.
It's a Disney Fast Pass. Gets your
businesses.
It gets you at the front of the line for the eyeballs, right?
Yeah. So in order to stand out, you have to do one of two things. You have to be really niche, or niche, or whatever the right word is there.
Yeah.
And you have to have
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche. I like it.
Yeah.
And you have to do something that's really different. You have to find, if you just want to have like we were talking about your office, which is beautiful. There's people who just do office tours, or they just have desk setups on Instagram, and they might have 300,000 followers.
Okay.
Now they've got an awesome opportunity to sell desk-related products because this is a super niche community. So I would first say to the creatives out there, you have to find some unique angle, because if you're a wedding photographer, you're kind of out of luck. There's a lot of those on Facebook or Instagram right now.
Yep.
So find something there, or make it really, really good or really unique. And so if you cannot hit that really high production quality, like I know myself, the time that I have, the margin that I have, how much I actually want to invest in social, I try to do more in the moment stuff, knowing that that's not necessarily going to differentiate me from all the other millions of entrepreneur business owners out there. But I want to speak to the people who care about what we're doing and what I'm doing. And so for me, I'm not looking to grow this massive audience. If that happens one day, that's great. But this is more in that consideration phase for me. So the way that I see social media and how that works. I'm not trying to gain this huge brand awareness on social. It's the people that I've shown ads to that have organically heard from me that I'm keeping them continually engaged. Now, every post that you post, say on Instagram or Facebook, is going to reach maybe 10% of your followers or the people that like your page. So I always think, okay, is this something I want to speak directly to the person that's considering starting, whatever stage they're in their business, growing their business. And ultimately it comes down to strategy, figuring out what's unique for you, making it, if you're going to make the decision to make it really high production, make it awesome. And then ultimately you have to see what's your end goal. Is the goal to grow your brand awareness? Because it is going to take a long time to do that, and it can be done, but it's going to take a lot of effort and sometimes money to do that. So I like to see it as consideration and part of
slow burn. Yeah.
Overall marketing strategy.
That's good to know. So Facebook, somebody comes, interacts with your brand, they're in that consideration phase, they leave. And then the way to keep them engaged, is that where we get the retargeting comes in, or what is that? What does that mean?
So
target acquired, fire, missiles.
Mission critical, right? So think of it, if you're posting on social, okay, you're only going to reach a certain percentage of people that follow your page.
Yep.
Okay. Retargeting, I can now show people ads that like our page, but have also gone onto our website. And not only that, I can actually show them more specifically what products they looked at. Or in the case of a service business, let's say that medical company, for example, they offer used or refurbished, I think is the right word for that, and then also new. So if they go on the refurbished site, I can actually show them refurbished equipment ads. So I can be so specific and I can talk directly to the person.
Is it just as simple as a cookie on the computer, or what is it?
Yes. And hopefully I don't get too technical. It really is easy. It sounds complex.
Is this the pixel thing? You put a pixel? I've never understood that. I'm like, there's a pixel on my screen that's tracking.
Just one little pixel on your website.
Yeah.
So what it is a small piece of code. Facebook refers to theirs as a pixel.
Okay. So it's not actually a pixel.
No.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
In our world, film side of things, it's like, wait, there's a pixel?
What's the resolution?
Which one is it? No.
I feel you.
Okay, cool. So it's a little line of code.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me give you a really simple example.
Sure.
So for you, if you go onto Caffeine Marketing's website, right?
Yep.
The pixel on my website is going to fire. That's the technical term.
Okay.
It's going to fire, and it's going to know that you, Kevin Campbell, went on to my website.
Yep.
And so now I can show you ads across all of Facebook's properties.
Okay.
So Instagram, Facebook, all of their audience network, Messenger, whatever. I can now show you ads under retargeting. Once you come onto the website, I can now, through the ads platform, show you an ad specific to, whatever page that you're on, or if you just went on the page. And my goal at that point, if it was my marketing strategy, I'm now communicating my message to you. Maybe like through a video that we create that's like a minute long, something like that engages them into a story brand story, tells them how they're going to win the day, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's part of a larger picture. It is consideration similar to posting on social media, but you now can have a direct offer to them and you can scale it up.
Like these people with this pixel get this offer, right?
Yes, so you can get very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a nonprofit that I worked at before, they had stuff for adults and they also had stuff for parents. So there's two sides to this. You could target somebody who is a parent, that's an interest-based targeting. Mm-hmm. And then you could also target them, which is what I would do on this scenario, is if they go into the parents page. So on the website,
that's what I'm thinking, is there's got to be some sort of page that has that.
Just a piece of code.
Cool. And that would override the code they picked up on the homepage, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another way that you can further, and we're kind of getting, I don't want to get too much in the weeds here, but you could further retarget people if they're already a customer. So like, let's say you have had 300 people work with Form Films and you're like, I don't want to show all my current customers ads because that's going to feel weird. And I don't want them to keep seeing me. So I can now upload a customer list, a first name, last name, email of my current customers, and I can choose to exclude those people and not show them ads. Mm-hmm. So it's it's almost like a math equation. So you guys, in my opinion, are incredible artists, right? You've got this creative side. You're amazing at making film. I like to think of myself more on the math and strategy side because I know how to pull and pick these little different elements together to get the result of a high ROI. Yep. But both are important. If you have beautiful creative and great things that are stand out, it doesn't matter what your strategy is.
Okay, so cover that swath. Touch on those various social media channels, but are they necessary? Do I need all of them? If I'm just starting out, like what's the best way for me, if I'm a solopreneur or otherwise, to start using social media? Like where would I even begin? So yeah, YouTube, Google AdWords, LinkedIn, are they important? Do I need all of it together as a symphony, or do I just start here? How does that work?
Okay. So this is not an end goal. Like what I'm going to lay out here, this is like we're the beginning or the middle, somewhere in there. And also, I really like to think about sustainability and processes. So like what's actually realistic for the 3-person team, or the husband and wife team or whatever that may be. And so I like to look at where you're going to get the most bang for your buck as far as time goes. I think that LinkedIn is really interesting right now. And I say that because there's still opportunity for organic reach. And I'm seeing a lot of people that are getting clients organically from LinkedIn. Like they'll post something, share something.
I'm feeling that too, honestly. I've seen the stuff I've seen and experienced there. I think, I'm right there with you.
That's great. And I would say that it's probably more so to people who offer services or they sell to a person. They might, the medical example we already mentioned a couple of times now, but they sell medical stuff and that might still be a good solution for them. But for the average B2C products, probably not a good idea on LinkedIn. Doesn't mean you can't do it though, but that's my 2 cents. Facebook, to start out, it's okay to cross post. And what I mean by that is that you want to post something on Instagram, you can automatically share it to Facebook.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not the end goal. Ideally, you want to have creative content for each one, make them independent. But if I look at the ROI of my time, it's not worth my time and what little time I have to do independently different ones. TikTok, now you've got Instagram Reels and TikTok. So if you're going to do Instagram Reels, you might as well post it to TikTok or vice versa. Twitter is interesting. I think that there's definitely an opportunity to do community engagement there. And what I mean by that is you can chime in on different topics. You can build awareness to what you do and what you offer. So let's say I wanted to talk about StoryBrand. I would just search the hashtag StoryBrand and I could probably get clients by just going to StoryBrand, /StoryBrand on hashtag, and then just commenting on people's posts and building a relationship.